Hey friends, greetings. Wow, it's beautiful to have some sun here in the great city. I'm in Richmond Park, just stopped on my one run I'm allowed a day, just to run up from our house here. Just had to take a little break, but hey, over the next, it's a week to go till Easter, and I thought that every day I would just post something about the last 7 sayings of Jesus on the cross. Hey, you might think, Wolfie, that's not relevant to me. I'm not a Christian. I don't believe that stuff. But hey, come with me, because I think there's great truth in these powerful sayings of Jesus on the cross. And actually, the first one I want to highlight today is Jesus addressing a problem of isolation, of separation. And this is what he says. He says, as he's being crucified, and in Luke 23, verse 32, this is what Jesus says from the cross. He says, Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. Father, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. And with this, Jesus reminds everyone that this is the purpose of what Jesus came for, and this is the purpose of the cure of the cross. You see, it's not just a virus that isolates us. We've been in isolation and separation since before we were born. All of humanity has. It's not the virus that separates us. It's sin that separates us. And this is what Jesus did on the cross. I'm sure it's not just staying in your home now for the last couple of weeks that's set some of us in isolation and separation. Maybe you felt isolated from God or others for many years, months. Something has happened that separated you. Something came into your life, or has happened in your life, or your actions or reactions have separated you from God. And you felt isolated, separated. And on the cross, Jesus is addressing this problem, this isolation, this separation problem, this spiritual distancing problem. And this is what Jesus is addressing on the cross. And I just want to say to you, the cross is the cure for your isolation, for your separation, for our isolation, for humanity's separation from God. The cross is the cure, because on the cross, Jesus paid for the sin, removed the sin, the separation of all people everywhere at all times. And I pray that in this next week, you'll get a revelation, you'll get an understanding, and these words will have meaning to you. That you will not, maybe you don't know what you're doing or did, but you want to know what Jesus did and why he did it on the cross. He did it for you and I and us, because he's loved us. For God so loved the world. This is his motivation. The cross is the cure, my friend. Now, the problem is, just lastly, unforgiveness is also a huge separation problem for us, just in our relationships. So tonight, tonight at 8 p.m. London time, I'm going to do a Facebook Live on my own Facebook. I'm not sure, on my own Facebook page. I'm going to do a Facebook Live from my chapter, a chapter in my book called The Art of Loving Well. And the chapter is called The Art of Forgiving Well. We can say that we should be forgiven and we should forgive, but how do we do that well? Join me tonight, 8 p.m. London time on my Facebook Live. I'm going to just look at some truths that are going to help you ask for forgiveness well, and how you can forgive others well, because we can have the intention of wanting to deal with the separation, but just like everybody's trying to figure out how to cure this problem we've got now, and we need some skills and expertise to do that well. There are some skills and expertise that you can apply in your life to forgive well and to be forgiven well. Maybe there's some tensions in your home right now. Maybe there's some tensions in some relationships. Join me at 8 o'clock. I'm going to do some teaching on that, and we'll have some Q&A, and any questions you have, post them there. So anyway, hey, God bless you guys. I'm going to try and get back home on my run from the beautiful Richmond Park. Let me just, before I sign off here, let me just take you and show you a bit more of this. I'll switch the camera. Check that out. Hey, you can be forgiven. The cure, the cross is the cure. God bless you. Have a brilliant day. Stay safe. Bye. See you at 8 p.m. if you want to share, if you care. Maybe somebody needs some tips on skills, on some hope on how to forgive and how to ask for forgiveness well. See you tonight, 8 p.m. Cheers.